us. Great to see you.
Thank you.
And making the fashion statement, show us the ankle.
Oh my God.
It's good for ratings.
I didn't wear any socks today.
It's good for ratings, good for ratings.
Yeah.
Great to have you on the show. There's so many things to talk about. We were just chatting in the green room. It's been a busy decade for you. Mother of 5?
Yeah.
How overwhelming is that task, let alone what you've done with the music?
Motherhood. Everybody says it, you know, it's the greatest thing and hardest thing you ever have to do, but it really is the very greatest thing and the very hardest thing you'll ever have to do.
And
it's wonderful.
When you look at it, it's hard to find a family now that when you say there's 5 kids in the Indian families back in the day, yeah, there were a lot of aunts and uncles, but did you always plan that there was going to be 5 kids when you were trying to do the music as well?
Danelle and I, my husband Danelle, he's a fiddler too actually, we live on a farm and we're old-fashioned in many, many ways, and so we always just wanted family, and you know, we're open to whatever. Somebody said to me, or somebody said to a friend of mine, they have 8 children, they said, how many kids are you guys going to have? And he said, all of them. So I thought, that's a good answer. We'll have all of them. Yeah,
and I know some of them following your footsteps with the music. Man, talk about accolades. A Juno, a Grammy, a Canadian Country Music Award. Does it feel surreal now that you look back 3 decades in the business that you've accomplished so much?
Yeah, I always wonder if I should correct people in the Grammy. It was a nomination, and then Yo-Yo Ma got the win, and I was on his CD. So I didn't really get the Grammy.
There was a collaborative
I have
effort.
A bottle of Dom Perignon from Yo-Yo Ma.
That's an even better
pretty
celebration.
Cool. I didn't drink it. I just have it up there.
Yeah.
Anyway, no, it's been really amazing. It's been really amazing. And now that I'm so into motherhood, I look at, you know, really through my 20s, we're like traveling, doing 250 shows a year, you know, playing so much. I look at that as a life in itself. And all the stuff. And now that I'm able to continue my music and be a mother, it is absolutely a gift.
Yeah, and another great gift you got was what, the 25th anniversary award at the East Coast Music Awards too? What was that experience like for you?
Again, I'm like thinking 25 years, like you know, goodness gracious, it's hard to believe. Yeah. I'm 40 years old, so I mean, yeah, there's been a long career, I guess is the word, of fiddling, fiddle music. Yeah, and it's wonderful.
They're following you. I mean, when you were in your teens, first time you were on stage, what do you remember about that performance?
About which performance?
Your first performance on stage.
I was 10. 10? I started playing when I was 9. When I was 10, I did my first performance, and yeah, I remember sitting in a chair. I remember my feet not really touching, or just kind of my toes dangling, and I played a couple of marches, and I remember not being nervous. I remember the crowd of people. I do remember a lot of things about it, actually. Yeah. And generally speaking, when kids start something young, they're not really shy, or they don't know what nerves are really too much, you know. But when I was in more of my teens, I can remember getting really excited and then anxious, and then kind of like, okay, I got to learn how to settle down. And even still, I get those pangs of, like, before every show, I get a surge of something.
That nervous, excitable energy must be great, because every time you're on stage now, what do you still love about it? Because you're on tour a lot of the time.
Yeah. I love being able to deliver the music. Yeah. And I love that it's never changed for me. Through all my stages of life, the stage has never changed, right? I joke with my crowds. I say, being on stage now is like a day at the spa, because I'm standing up there all by myself. It's like selfish mommy time, you know, but that time on stage has never changed. You know, even though I have 5 children, they're backstage. I'm back to it's my own little world. It's my fiddle and me, you know, band, music, and so it's great.
And how does it feel knowing that some of your kids are following in your footsteps with the fiddler?
That is a whole other level of just pride, and it's just incredible. I can't describe it, but there's nothing I want more. There's nothing I want more than them to thrive, just to watch them playing the music. And I know what music gives a person, and I'm not just speaking from the perspective of making a career or traveling and all that kind of stuff. I'm just talking about life's accessories, or life's tools you need in life. If you have music in your soul, like, you will carry that to your grave in a way that nourishes you and puts a spin on life that is always joyful.
Music's the universal language, and hey, people have the chance to watch you live on stage sharing that gift tonight, Centennial Theatre in North Van. We've got details coming up on screen. We'll pop them up on our Facebook page as well. So nice to meet you.
Thank you. So nice to meet you too.
Good luck with the show. Is there going to be a 6 or?
Well, hey, why don't you get me over here in a year? We'll see what happens.
Okay. See what happens with that. Russell Cade's standing by. He's only got 2, but hey, they keep you busy. Right?
2's enough, buddy. I'm thinking about trading one of them away. So.